Once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a magnificent palace made entirely of snakes. The palace was built by a powerful sorcerer who was known for his love of serpents. He had spent years studying the ways of the snakes, and he had come to understand their power and intelligence. The palace of snakes was a marvel to behold. It was made up of thousands of live snakes, each one woven together with the others to create the walls, floors, and ceilings. The snakes were all different colors and sizes, from the tiniest green tree snake to the massive boa constrictors that guarded the palace gates. Inside the palace, the rooms were just as impressive. The beds were made of soft coils of snakes, and the chairs were carved from the bones of giant snakes that had lived long ago. Even the food was snake-themed, with dishes made from python meat and drinks infused with snake venom. Despite the strangeness of the palace, it quickly became a popular destination for travelers from all over the world. Many came just to see the unusual structure, while others sought out the sorcerer who had built it, hoping to learn his secrets. But as time passed, rumors began to circulate about the palace. Some whispered that the sorcerer who had built it was actually a serpent himself, able to transform at will into a giant snake with razor-sharp fangs. Others claimed that the palace was cursed, and that those who stayed too long would be transformed into snakes themselves. Despite these rumors, the visitors kept coming. They were drawn by the allure of the palace, with its twisting halls and hidden chambers. Some even claimed that they had seen the sorcerer himself, gliding through the palace on a giant snake. But then, one day, a group of adventurers arrived at the palace. They were a brave and curious lot, and they had come to explore the secrets of the Palace of Snakes. As they made their way through the winding corridors, they began to notice that the snakes were behaving strangely. Normally, the snakes in the palace were docile and friendly, slithering over the visitors' feet and coiling around their arms. But now, the snakes seemed agitated, hissing and snapping at the travelers as they passed by. The adventurers soon realized that something was very wrong. They began to search the palace for the source of the disturbance, and eventually, they found the sorcerer's secret chamber. Inside, they discovered that the sorcerer had been experimenting with dark magic, and that his spells had caused the snakes to turn on their visitors. The adventurers knew they had to act fast. They confronted the sorcerer, who was in the midst of casting another spell. With a great effort, they managed to disrupt the sorcerer's concentration, causing the spell to fail. As the adventurers fled the palace, they could hear the sorcerer screaming in rage behind them. But they knew they had done the right thing, for the safety of all who would visit the palace in the future. From that day forward, the Palace of Snakes was a different place. The snakes were once again friendly and docile, and the visitors could explore the twisting halls without fear. And though the sorcerer was never seen again, some say that his spirit still haunts the palace, watching over his beloved snakes and the strange, twisting structure he had created.